Hi guys, welcome back to one of my videos. So, as you all know, most of my videos are definitely towards titanites and titans. So today, of course, I'm just gonna show some grinding, tips that perhaps I can show you live as I play it. Of course, there's a lot of trial and errors that we can see over here. As you can see, the first five that I've done in the previous video, and then now if I were to continue on, something like this, because of course Sigurd is already taking a lot of damage, Angus as well. So to me, I will go for something like Nova, Avalon, and three Super Titans, just to of course deal with the Araji that is on the opposite side. So I'm just gonna do this fast, right? Just to see what happens. I usually speed up quite a bit, and then Nova is not taking any much damage. I'll just use him now, and okay, and the shield will be up. I believe Nova will be able to stun when Araji, yes, Araji out, and I'll be able to cancel it. So this is usually what I do. Okay, so Nova is dead. Ultimately, definitely that's not the plan. So I can also try another way, which is auto battle, just to see what the outcome might be, right? And if it's a okay outcome or acceptable one, I will usually go for it. But in this case, I need to try on and see what other outcomes can happen if I were to do this manually. Maybe I'll just do this where before RG outs, buffs the team. Okay. This case. Okay. Ultimate's coming out. Okay, stun him. Yep. So I think this will be a better outcome ultimately, right? I'll be healing up my team just to make sure Avalon is up, to keep my Nova, healthy. So this will be a better outcome to me. So I'll just move on from this, uh, you know, room. Okay, in this case, because as you go deeper into the dungeon, it's definitely difficult, right? In my case, I think it's getting harder for me as well. Previously I'm doing about thousands of titanites per day. So if Myri is up, I usually just don't use my skills. Okay, so in this case, I wait for Hyperion to come out, and hopefully before he ults. Damn. Okay. Okay, every time you have a water fight, I'll just take the water fight. Double heals is very, very, gives me that kind of flexibility. I usually take the two volley first because without Hyperion and the Moloch would now start to ultimate as my shield is down. So, and sometimes I will catch, the ultimate from the RG quite a bit. So I do not want to risk that. Usually I'll just do that, and in this case, maybe I'll just use the RG and Ignis. Okay, this is some, this strategy with RG and Ignis. It's very trial and error. As long as Eden is bringing down Ignis, then you will have a chance to do this and get the best outcome. Just the two of them. Thank God immediately is happening for me. But most of the time, if Eden is bringing down Araji, I will just repeat the whole process. Okay, in this case with this 3 tanks plus Avalon and Myri, I would think that the output of damage is not very high, so I'll take this opportunity to perhaps heal up my Sigurd. And it's essential for you to use Avalon ultimate before Sigurd, right? Maybe I will have a chance to show you guys the outcome if you don't do so. It's very tedious, but if you can, you can just do that most of the time. Okay, in this case, yeah, you see, a lot of healing can be done towards my team, right? And to me now, I'll try my best to save as much of the skills that I can, and you know, having my cigarette heal up a lot from this particular stage of the room. Okay, moving forward, you know, it might be a long video if I have to start repeating a lot of the rooms, but for now, so far, so good. As you can see, I always play manual fights, so with 40% reduction of damage from the opponents, I will usually take 2 volleys from them now instead of 1 last time. So you see, like, water fights are quite routine. Okay, in this case, usually if I can swap in, okay, we'll go for the fire again. Usually I will just wait until everything is buffed up, then I'll press auto to move forward. If Eden brings down Araji, yes. So in this case, usually I'll have to repeat the whole process all over again. So if you want to see like auto battle, like, you know, if Ignis is taking a lot of damage, means the outcome was Eden altered Araji down. So we can start again. Yep. If they leave Araji up, that is my objective. So in this case, it can't happen again. I can actually just do this again if okay. So in this auto outcome, they brought down Ignis because Ignis is full HP and Araji is taking more damage. So in this case, I will accept the auto outcome. Why? It's because Araji can be healed in most of the neutral fights, hence I don't mind taking damage on him. First volley, shield up for Sigurd, and then you just wait for this damage before he ults, just stun them up. Okay, so that is usually the outcome for water, hence I can continuously going. For this video, it's quite lucky that I keep getting water fights. I wish I'll create another video, you know, hopefully that you know, I don't get so favorite in terms of the rooms that I get, because with this actually I can really go the 570 again or even more if I continue grinding. Okay, so in this case, you know, both sides is quite straightforward. So for me in this, of course, you try to alternate Angus first and Avalon so that you have more shield, and then usually I'll take Eden 1 hit and I'll ultimate, then I'll take up Avalon as soon as possible. Actually, doesn't matter to me as long as I heal the team up. Yep, that's one of it. Okay, so that's your 150 titanites.